how to add an extra $5,000 to $10,000 per month in revenue to your restaurant every single month. Every single restaurant owner, every single business owner would love to do that, to have an increase of $10,000 per month. That creates an additional revenue of $120,000 a year. You just look at 10,000 and say, well, wow, that's just a little bit of a month of money. But when you spread it out across the entire year, you have an additional $120,000 to your bottom line. And the question is, can that be done and how can it be done? But before we get started, I have a question for you. What is your goal within your business for the next 2 years? I say next 2 years because you have to build up to get to that point. If you start now and say, well, I have a goal for $240,000, which is $120,000 a year, you have to build it up so that you can get that, achieve that, and reach that. But what is your goal with the business in the next 2 years? If it reached out to you, it means my team saw something about your business that makes you stand out from everyone else. We do have a criteria as to who we work with and why we work with them. But if it's so, your business stood out because your business is a forward-moving business, is a business that stands out amongst other businesses. And that is one of the reasons that makes it stand out to us. A little bit about me. I'm Douglas Digital Agency, or my name is Terrence Douglas from Douglas Digital Agency, and I focus on helping businesses generate more revenue by driving more customers to their door, either through online or offline methods. Basically, in a nutshell, I help businesses generate more revenue on the internet and off the internet as well through certain methods. What my company does is to help businesses get more revenue out of what they already are doing without having to add a lot of work onto the management or staff. The last part is very, very important because you do not want to implement anything to your business, to your restaurant that's going to implement a whole lot of work, a whole lot of training, make it hard, make it stressful. Once you do that, even though a system may be viable to your business, if it's stressful or taxing to your employees, they probably will not do it anyway, whether it works or not. Now, how what I do works. How your business adds new revenue is one of three ways how you add new revenue. In general, of course, and it's one is you generate new customers. However you go about generating new customers, you get new people in the door, new faces, new revenue by getting new customers into the door. Number two, you get existing customers to buy from you more often. If you can get 100 existing customers to buy from you more often, your revenue automatically increases. And number three, you get existing customers to spend more each time they visit. So we have three ways: new customers, old customers buy from you more often, and old customers spend more money each time they visit. Now, the number one way to generate new customers is this. All of these amazing platforms that work, they do work, but it's expensive at times, and it's continually had to use it to generate income. And most of all, they are earned by someone else. It is not your resources. It's not your commodity. So how do we go about doing that? We generally use newspaper, we use radio, we use television, and we use the new way, of course, which is the internet. That's YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Pinterest, TikTok, and all the other platforms that are out there to get new customers and new blood into the store. The secret is this. You build a list of your best customers and market to them on your own terms. And then remind them to, number two, come back more often. Number three, spend more money each time they come back. In short, build a marketing channel that you own so that you can utilize and encourage people to spend more, and come to you more often. So, how do we build that channel? Well, you don't. I do. I have that channel and I have it customized for you. In short, we build a turnkey marketing system. Turnkey means once we hand it over to you, you just turn it on. You just decide, I'm ready to go. You activate it and you get going. You turn it on. And it allows you to put leads into it. And it does all the work to get them to come back in and spend more once they do. So you enter these people get entered into the system, and the system automatically takes over and encourages them to come back in and spend more once they come in more often. So let me show you how it works. So you have this little thing here on the left hand side of the phone. It's Sal's Pizza. We invited you to join our VIP customer club. And that's in the restaurant on the walls. You send out an email, you advertise, you put it on the tables, and people see it and automatically say, okay, let me scan it, let me put that URL, and then you encourage them to join. No, this pops up on your phone. Join our VIP customer club and get 20% off your next order. So now, while they are in the store, you encourage them to sign up. In encouraging to sign up, you get their real estate, their phone number, and their phone number. The system will automatically text them a coupon code to encourage them to come back another time. From there, we just use custom automated reminders to gently nudge your customer into coming back more often and spending more each week to your restaurant. Every week, a strategic reminder for them to come back. So every week, we send out reminders. The beauty of this is it works automatically each and every week. Minimal staff training. We set it up once and the tech does the heavy lift. Let's look at the math behind this. Well, we work together to build a text marketing list that has 500 to 1,000 people of your best customers or ideal customers that haven't come in yet over the next 3 months. Now, the reason why we picked 500 because we found that 500 seems to be a good number to be working from. And with 500, you can see the numbers below. Out of 500, we should be able to get at least 25 customers to come in 3 more times in a month. And each time they come in, we want them to hopefully spend $35 because we reminded them to do so. We gave them an excuse to come in. Now, if you get 25 customers to spend $35 each time they come in and come in 3 times per month, you will have an increase of $2,635 increase in revenue per month. This all works with one text to your list each week. Now, suppose we get 50 customers spending $35 on an average bill to come back 3 or more times a month. 50 customers spending $35 coming in 3 times per month gives you an increase of revenue of $5,250. Now, if you can get 100 people coming in 3 times per month, spending $35 each time, your increase of revenue will be $10,500. Let me ask you this question. Would you want to increase your revenue to your restaurant an additional $10,500 per month to have an increased revenue of $120,000 over the year? This is what my team does to make it easy for you. We build a custom build this technology for your business. We work with you to create clever promotions to attract your best customers onto your list. That's very important. We train your staff how to use the system. We decide on and pre-program in the best promotion to send out and build return customer habits. That's the key right there, is to build return customer habits. Let a habit build up in the customer so that they come back 3 times within a month. We give you a built-in system that tracks all the generated revenue from these promotions so that you know exactly what's working and what isn't. It's very important to know what is working in your advertisement, in your marketing. This system, as you can see over to the right hand side, will give you a chart as to if it is working and what is working. We give your team the ability to act without any outside help, even though they don't need it. We will be right there to help and assist them. Now, I know you may have some questions, and if you do have some questions, well, you can go to this QR code and scan it into your phone and put your name into the system, or type in that down at the bottom, and I will get back to you as soon as possible, and we can discuss how you can get this up and running inside a very short period of time so that you can increase your revenue with up to 120,000 and 240, and we can help you reach or begin to reach for your goals. My name is Terrence Douglas from Douglas Digital Agency, and I'm here to help you just increase your revenue.